Yeah, no. Yeah, facts.
Are those the same cut as the ones that we borrow, but just in a different, like a khaki?
Exact same cut, and I just did raw hem, no waistband. Basically, the only thing you got to change is the pocket bag. So there's like nothing to sew it into at the top. Because like usually a pocket bag like has structure at the top of the waistband and is like secured that way. So when you like reach in, it stops your hand. So this is like more of a teardrop shape, but it's just like an inside detail. Really, everything else about them is. Yeah, like it would just fall into a tube. Like you wouldn't. It would be like the most like frustrating thing because it's only secured on the side seam. You know what I mean?
I need to see a drawing or something. Oh wait, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because the waistband is what the pocket is sewed into.
Exactly.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yes.
So it's like a flag. It would be a flag if you didn't. So it would just have like no gumption to stand up. You know.
Fair enough. Okay, interesting.
All right, yeah, I think you're in. Say something.
Me? Hello.
Yep. Yeah, you're good.
Welcome.
You're good.
We're live.
Whoa.
Okay, yeah, so that's the same silhouette we use for Nepo Freestyle.
Yeah.
The pants are, right?
Yeah,
the pants are, yeah. So there's like two types of denim that I'm trying to, or just like trouser styles in general that I like want to be like staple parts of the brand. I just like keep re-releasing different fabrics. So there's the double pleated denim, which is like what I gave you, except for those had rivets, like a little bit different.
Yep.
And then these, which is just the same thing, but raw waistband. Sometimes I clean the hem up too, but yeah.
The raw hem looks sick, especially with like
really nice.
with the shoes.
It looks better on her than it does on me. The whole fit does today. We left the house today. And I was
No,
like, fuck.
it's a really nice shape.
I was like, fuck, you look better than me today.
No, I saw his stuff.
Yeah, it's all your clothes at the end of the day, right? So you should.
I've been seeing like the balloon silhouette a ton. Mind you, I've seen you guys doing. I mean, you doing it for years.
Really long time.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy how massive just like big pants are now. But like, I think since like 2019 or so, like this has just developed from like a fully different pant. Like I have old versions, doesn't even look the same, but this is like definitely landed on something like years later, and a bunch of homies have like the old pairs and shit, but yeah, down to push the
Do you
final
feel like
product.
you predicted that, like where the pant sizes were going, or is that just something you've always been into?
Always down for the pants, because there's like, for like if you look at what's sick now, it's like a lot of always, this will never change, is like skate inspired shit.
Yeah.
And then like a lot of like Chicano, like Mexican American stuff. Like if you look at Willie Buddy, who's like going crazy right now, there's like a ton of overlap between like skate and Chicano shit, like huge waistbands, cinch it with the belt type shit, high socks. Like there's a strange overlap there, like LA style and skating, and it's just I've been on that like silhouette for a while, or like white boxers with like indigo pants like sagging crazy. So if you look at my 2022 lookbook, there's like a lot of that like colorful suiting and and like big,
I remember the blue
pink,
one,
like indigo pink denim, shaved head vibes, tats. Like, so I feel like I predicted that to an extent, because that was only like 2022 was only when I was fucking shooting it, you know. I've been having those products and the vision since way before then, and wearing it myself. So, but it always takes time to put it together.
Yeah, we met at your spot like 2017 or something like that, like way back.
You and Liam?
Well, I think
it was out of Yush's or something.
It might have been
Oh yeah, well, were you not living there anymore?
I don't know. I might have.
You guys live together? I didn't even know that.
For like 3 months, bro, I slept on his floor.
Just recording shit every day?
Yeah, no, we started like I don't know if you remember B Camp. Yeah. When we first started B Camp, I was literally like on his floor, bro, like sleeping bag. It was so sad. It was so sad, bro. My like mom came to visit.
B Camp was sick.
It was sick for what it was.
Yeah.
I started sleeping on some weekends. Oh man, yeah, I remember you two used to have to get in the same bed, and then I'd sleep on the couch. You and Ayush.
Oh yeah, because I was like, bro, I can't sleep on your floor anymore, bro. I'm getting like scoliosis. And shit. Like, I'm not gonna make it.
That house is so funny. That entire apartment was so funny. Yeah, but you came with China that one day.
Yeah.
And anytime anytime I went over to Ayush, we would get belligerently fucked up first, and then we try to do whatever. But there was a 4 full month stretch, like where we were drinking just a bottle of wine each before doing whatever. It's the only thing open. We'd go to that wine rack. Yeah. Get like a $9 bottle of Jackson Triggs. Each of us would drink the whole thing, and then we'd try and do stuff.
We'd drill like music exercises.
Yeah.
And get
we were
nothing
still
done.
trying to figure out a sound for Norby at the time. So he was doing like.
And Chino would run shit too, though.
Chino was there sometimes too.
And then Chino's a heavyweight. And he's down to hop on the mic at any time.
I know.
Sure, bro.
Yeah.
We should call him and get on the mic right now.
Yeah, Chino said he's 5 hours ahead. Yeah, he'd probably be a good time.
Chino. So like this whole, obviously like big pants weren't on trend maybe in like 2020, right? But do you feel like the pendulum's swinging back now, and maybe in the next year or two, like pants are gonna get slimmer, and are you gonna adjust this silhouette, or you think you're gonna roll out something new?
I could see it swinging back for like trend wise. I could see it swinging back. It's always pretty cyclical that way, but I don't think I'll ever change that. Like I don't, not to say that I would never make like a slimmer pair of pants or some shit, or like I'm not married to that as an identity, but I'm down to be like every brand has a staple product. You know what I mean? I'm down for that to be pants, and if they're big, that's just because that's how I wear them. You know, I usually just make shit that I want to wear myself. I get feedback and then end up making more, you know?
That's kind of too like the difference between like trends and like having a like your fashion sense, right?
Yeah, you just want to be sorry, timeless.
Exactly.
No, I mean, like,
100%.
it sounds like your reference point has never changed. It's never going to change.
Yeah,
and that reference point is always like this big silhouette, sort of pants skater, Chicano, whatever. So like, it
just
makes sense.
Started to fucking be sick now. Like now it's just like all, especially like the Western shit, because everything I do is just like embedded, like with a lot of like Western motifs, because I'm from Calgary. But all that shit is just so. It's reached max capacity now. Like I'm seeing so many graphic tees with horses and whatever. So it's like,
But how do you feel about that? Is it like, do you feel compelled to not put that out because you don't want it to look like you're hopping on a trend? Or do you say like, no, this is still...
You got enough backlog that I think it's pretty obvies.
Yeah, I think so. But it's also like no one knows that I back. You got to go to my website and look at the archive, really. But I would be stoked to like capitalize more on it. Like there's probably like TikTok brands doing numbers on whatever baggy denim or horse shirts, but I'm not gonna do. I'm not. I don't know. I'm not with the volume game these days. So
fair enough.
It'd be sick to capitalize, but I understand like.
What's it take to completely out of left field? What would it take to retail elsewhere? You ever thought about like going to Korea or something?
Oh, 100%. So like definitely like looking into other stockists in general, and I think the Asian crowd, like that's another like
even just here, like the Koreans here.
Oh yeah,
for sure for this stuff,
and they rock like the similar silhouettes, like super cinched at like
sharp edges on the shoulders,
exactly,
tapered,
like, waistband, cuffs, and then big bottom. Yeah, it's like they're good at that, and it looks good on them. So I could see it happening. Like if you look at Japanese snowboarders, they're always like rocking
Japanese snowboarders.
Yeah, bro, because
so
they're
niche.
bro, they're super. Like a lot of them are quite short too, so and everything they wear is massive, and like a lot of those Gore-Tex whatever fabrics like have sick structure, but also like a decent drape.
Yeah, and
it just like that's a slept on thing, is like skiing and snowboarding for like fashion inspo. Everyone credits skating and surfing and shit because it's like so prevalent, but super slept on is like the winter sports. I feel like
that's sick. You should do a ski resort collection or something.
Yeah,
that's a good idea. Have you ever been in Japan?
No, I was supposed to go in January, but we postponed it. And now they're getting absolutely dumped on.
Yeah. Good God.
Should have gone.
I know. I still do want to go though. It's still on the list.
Yeah. My girlfriend just got back like a month ago. She went for 18 days. It looks sick. We had a great time.
Yeah, it looks
like you gotta go long.
18 days is pretty long. It's like half a month.
Like a full month, you know?
Yeah. I don't know.
It takes like a year to get there. I don't know.
Hell, like an F
There's Bear Islands.
Oh, it's a sad thought. We were supposed to go after school. We were going to do Japan, Korea, Vietnam, Vancouver, and then back. And then COVID. And then nothing. And now it's just like mustering up the will to leave for a month and a half is crazy. I don't know how I do that.
Yeah, I think I can only leave for like 2 weeks at a time.
If that.
I used to think like, a month would be sick, but
you
it's
don't
just
have any of your shit.
Yeah, I know. I need to be at home. Wake up in my bed.
Done. I had one friend who decided to, right as he finished school, he decided to digital nomad like full time. He just started shooting for like electronic music artists as like a backstage dude, and he's just been doing that since. I have no idea how he's managed it.
And where's he at
It
now?
doesn't make, and he's still doing it. It makes no
Crazy.
sense. Yeah.
He's still just on the run.
Yeah. He
Damn.
like he does big stuff now too. He does like main stage like Ibiza stuff. He does like main stage like Tulum, Tomorrowland stuff. He does a bunch of weird shit.
So he made it.
I guess.
Made it work.
Depends what you. This guy got 2 phones. He got 3 phones.
No, those are one of them's busted, and then that's her phone.
Why are you carrying a busted phone?
What?
Why you carry a busted phone?
Just because it has my music on it and shit. Because I use
I don't
YouTube
know.
Music and have like offline downloads, like basically like Dat Piff, like such old shit. Because YouTube Music is the only place you can get like retarded snippets and shit. Of,
No, that's true.
Yeah, yo.
I found a really old freestyle on YouTube. I'll have to play it for you later. It's like my favorite fucking
Oh,
song.
your old freestyle
No,
you
no,
did?
no. It's some random.
Freestyle you did?
It's like the picture is like a picture of like Venom. It's so fucking like random, but it's a banger. I'll play it for you later. It's amazing.
Probably not.
Is that where you find all your music? Is fucking YouTube?
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, literally all YouTube. Yeah.
That's crazy. You're the first person I've ever talked to who's like, yeah, YouTube's rough on.
Oh man,
Right.
my buddy, until I don't know if he still does it because he makes insane money now. But he used to just download like YouTube's MP3 every song he wanted.
Yeah, I
that's
was
the only way he'd
obsessed
do it.
with the offline accessibility. Yeah, I don't like streaming. You know, I feel more
Accessibility,
secure.
dude. It's so
Get you an
inconvenient.
iPod shuffle or some shit.
Yeah, I would like that.
That's so inconvenient. I have a hard
That is
disagree on that. That's
I guess I'm older than you guys because that used to be the only way to listen to music.
yeah, that
back
was.
Yeah, it
It's
was
no
like
longer.
LimeWire. And
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
Fierce
We don't
literally
use
Nation.
horses
LimeWire,
no
yeah.
more.
That's what I was on.
But
Same. I would like have to download burn CDs, and
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
my like thing for a week, and then I had to burn a new CD.
yeah.
Holy shit. And you could get you can even get music videos off that shit. Like
Yeah.
you'd have like the new Lloyd and Lil Wayne music video and
Yeah.
shit.
You could.
Just random shit.
It was good.
That's
What
yeah, everyone knows what I'm talking about.
I
But-
don't.
I do.
Gotcha. That's why we gave you a mic.
Yeah.
That's right. I remember one Wayne video very specifically. It's the one with Rick Ross. What's it called? It was off the Carter 4 or something. I'm not a star. Somebody lied. I got a chopper in the car.
What song
Don't
is
make it come alive.
Damn, I should know this as a Wayne fan. I should know that know what that's reference.
I was about to say so many bad words. The bigger the bullet, the more the bitch go bang.
Drop the word. Bro.
You don't know it? What is it?
No.
If I heard it, maybe.
I recognize the lyrics.
Okay,
Okay, is there a chorus, bro? Like we need something a little more recognizable.
That was the chorus.
You know what,
If
actually,
you
don't-
just Google the chorus,
Don't
you'll
figure
find
it
Yeah,
it.
out,
you
bro.
can.
Don't figure it out. Someone online will, if anyone that watches this, somebody identify the song.
No,
and you
for
get-
real. I used to listen to this album
Will
a
you
lot,
transfer you
but like I
$10?
just don't. And it hasn't come back. The Carter 4. If someone guesses before I
Are you sure it's 4 or 5?
4.
with Rick Ross. Ricky Ross.
Yeah, John. How would I have gotten that? How would I have gotten the name of a Rick
John.
Ross?
Yeah,
and
I
Lil
still
Wayne
don't. I still
song
don't
is
recognize by
John?
the name of the song. But
Yeah.
if I
You
heard
don't know it?
Let's hear it.
Yeah. I wouldn't have been able to like name drop it though.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
that's classic.
yes.
The little theremin sounds.
That's
Yeah,
nice,
bro.
like, let's
Every
move a
good
beat.
song has
Yeah.
like spooky Halloween sounds in the background. dude.
The only songs-
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you listening to these days? I will get back to the closing in a sec, but I am
It's gonna
curious.
be shit we never heard of, man, because he's fucking
Him?
YouTube
No,
top
I-
three.
I- shit,
bro,
we've-
all I listen to,
DJ
there's probably like
Earworms,
4
2000s
artists I
pop
listen
hits.
to. Fucking China,
Okay. Shout out Chino.
Chief Keef, Young Thug, and Gucci.
It's the same
Like
person.
That's
like
crazy.
pre 2012.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Or like
Specifically
yeah, I'm
pre-2012?
super stuck in that era. But I like all their new shit. But
That's
there's
crazy.
that's probably
You're gonna be
Probably-
an old head, bro. You're gonna be like 60 years
Bro,
old, being like,
I'm
"That
already
old
there's
thug
like,
was
yeah, it's already. But that's also cyclical. It's gonna come back for sure.
oh, absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like
All
And
already.
it never goes out.
Gucci, Chief Keef, and
No, but you have a point, bro.
exclusively,
'Cause
pretty
have you heard
much.
of Ian?
Uh,
The rapper Ian?
That's a weird comparison.
No, because if you listen to the beats that Ian picks, they're like old, like Wayne type beats. They're like old
yeah, it's
Chief
like
Keef,
yeah.
like what? That's the cyclical nature that we're talking about.
This
It's
guy's
like,
a purist. He's not gonna listen to Ian. What are you talking about? This
No,
guy's
no,
only
no.
listening to
No,
2012.
I like-
I
Gucci
mean, he's
Mane.
everywhere.
like-
I'm saying you either heard it or you
This
haven't.
guy's
No, I
Some
have.
pre-ice
I've
cream
heard.
Gucci Mane.
I've heard of Ian.
Have you?
Yeah, I just don't like. I hear new things that I like, but I just like since I'm all on MP3
Yeah.
downloads, it's like I don't really update it very much.
That's so crazy.
That's
So what?
crazy.
Gina's sending you files for you to store on your phone? Is that what's happening now?
Yeah, so he sends me Wave and
Like
like
WeTransfers.
MP3.
You
And
even lock your phone and listen to shit, or
so the hack is you copy it into a note on your phone, and then you can lock it. So I have a note just called music.
so
That's
you
just
worked
like
around streaming by
having notes. Yeah,
okay.
note music is the
How
way.
many songs are in your
Kinda
notes?
psychotic.
I don't want to
No
see
doubt.
this.
No, there's honestly there's not that many.
I do it for like song demos, but Untitled is just way more convenient now. But
No, I get that being stuck in an era though. I don't know.
14.
do you
I got
remember-
14 tracks. in
Oh,
the
that's
notes.
it. Bro,
Yeah.
you made it sound like you
That's
had a
all you
fucking
have?
catalog.
Yeah,
of
but
this.
I like. I'll just listen to those 14 songs 100 times.
That's like an album, bro. That's
Yeah.
like one album.
hold on, if it's only 14, it's worth firing them off. What are you listening to every day, all day?
Well, they
Give
don't
us-
have
give us the
names,
first- give
bro.
us the
Half of them
first
are
two.
unmixed.
Oh my
Oh, like
god.
from Chino.
They're
I
just
thought you were talking
dates.
about,
Yeah,
like-
yeah, these are all like if it's like and my boy Austin. So there's like if it's in the notes, it's a homie. But like if it's like in
In the
YouTube
files.
music,
Oh,
then
okay,
it's
okay.
like some other artist who I don't have.
YouTube
Connection
music
with.
is streaming though.
It is. You can stream and you can like
Just come in.
and you can download.
That makes more sense. I thought you had like
How's it going?
old Gucci songs on your fucking.
So man, how you
No,
doing?
on my
app, bro.
notes? No.
Yeah.
How's it going, man? Cool. Nice to meet you. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Oh, how's it going, man? Norby. Nice to meet you.
If you like PBR, it's like sort of cold PBR in there.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Find any spot, anything
Find-
that looks,
How are you?
Squeeze in, yeah.
anything
Good,
that
how
looks
are you?
reasonably comfy. Feel
I'm
free.
the boy on the couch. Girls over here.
Yes, you can sit here too. Feel free to sit right there.
Is this Mikey's or oh, yeah, it's your
Yo, so yeah, okay, so
Push him up.
Liam just finished telling us he doesn't stream music. He has 14 songs from his boys on a notes app, and he uses YouTube
From
Music to download
Oh,
music to his phone and listen to it. I think that's insane. This guy's trying to act like it's not.
But you guys know what I listen to.
Hold up.
I told him Tina, Chief Keef, Young Thug. Like
Yeah,
you know,
that
every
also-
time I play, it's the same shit.
That
all
also
the- all the
concerns me
time.
a little bit,
No,
man.
but the notes app.
There's
the
a lot
notes
of
app,
dynamics to life. You wake
Yeah.
up in the morning, you chill out, you take a shower. So you're starting out with
Yeah.
Gucci, then you
Yo,
make,
this is the other thing that she was painfully aware of. I don't listen to music ever. I only listen to music when I'm working out or in a whip. So
Or
it's not like
pre-gaming.
I have music playing. I'm like
Oh,
full
pregame.
silent or a pregame.
Pre-game.
Yeah. So I'm big on silence. Yeah.
Because he's a genius. He's
sitting
got
in
to create, you
silence.
know.
Genius. Yeah.
That's
just
crazy.
making up these weird,
No, I
eclectic
remember-
little
you remember,
personality traits.
Shalev?
Huh?
Yeah. I'm just making this shit up on the spot.
Norby used to do
I
that
actually
too.
have
Norby
Spotify.
used to wear the tightest t-shirts just to make sure everyone knew he was an artist.
Tight t-shirts.
Tightest t-shirts.
Damn, that's crazy. All right, you learn something new every day. You remember Shalev, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That he was the same thing, bro. Every time I saw Shalev, like over the course of like 6 years, every time I saw him, I'm like, what do you listen to? He's like, Gunna and Baby. Gunna
Yo,
and Baby. Gunna and Baby.
he's on the same shit.
he
as-
probably still is.
Him and I share tracks to each other that we just both already know. And we're like, remember this from like last week? Remember this from like 20 years ago? It's the same song. Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Remastered. Yo, send me all the songs you listen to. I'll remaster them and send them back to you.
Sure, some of them sound like underwater potato shit. So please, please.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So pre-gaming with you is a nightmare. Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
No,
No, you
it's-
just get him off the aux. That's all.
That's true.
Like,
But he fucking kills the Wi-Fi in this place too. I'm telling you, man. This guy knows what he's doing.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no Wi-Fi usage. It's all
Wi-Fi,
down.
No data. If it's not on my phone, it's not happening.
Yeah. That's good though. When you take a flight, you're just fully like you're
Oh,
14
yeah.
songs back. Oh, you raw dog flights too. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, I do sit there a lot. Definitely stare at the back of the seat. But now you have like $2 messaging and shit. So I'm just texting the whole time because you just whatever. Or some people have like a T-Mobile number and it just be free. You just put in their number even if it's not yours. You can just text.
You guys need to keep an eye on this dude. I don't know.
Someone check his hard drive, bro.
Anyways, okay. So all that bullshit aside, back to the clothes and work and stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's been years of doing this now, so there's definitely like definitely a reason for doing it. We've kind of expanded what we're working on so much at this point, and like I think we constantly go back and forth on that now. We've been doing a shit ton of video. Music is like way busier than ever, but yeah, I don't know. As more ideas kind of come and we have more capacity, it becomes even harder to like pick.
I know
No.
when you have too many choices, it's overwhelming.
It is overwhelming, but it's more just like getting shit done. It sounds like you get a lot of shit done and just don't put it out.
That's so on the nose. Yeah, these guys know they shoot all my shit. There's so much shit featuring both of them
Yeah.
that is just not out, like hella photos and things
Why?
like that. And just because like I always have like a rollout plan and then I just get
Sure.
busy and then I just like
That shit never
I
rolls
do
out.
it halfway or I like hate it by the time it's out. So I like scrap half of it and only post like a portion. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I have that a lot where
Sure.
I'm like something and then I'm like, okay, this is the plan. but then I move on to the next thing while simultaneously working on that release, and then that release just gets like half done. So that's something I'm gonna like stop. I'm gonna stop doing that.
Why is that bothering you, or is that like in the way? I'm just curious because like you said you're not going for the volume game, but do you feel like
no, it doesn't bother me. Like I'm just lucky that my homies have supported the business like so hard that that like the friends of friends,
yeah,
like that second degree of connection like keeps me alive. I barely post, and I still have people texting like, oh, my homie saw this and wants this. It's like, yeah, I'm super lucky, but I also just need to go harder on the social media shit, no doubt. But
why?
Just because there's a limit to like how much you can do word of mouth with no Instagram as like as like an unknown person, I think.
Maybe.
But like Bottega's sick having no Instagram and shit.
You
like
don't post shit and you don't go out. That's a double whammy.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna post, you got to go out.
Yeah.
You gotta go to things.
Yeah, you're right. But I just have other people wear it and go out, and it like works to an extent, you know. But it's got like there's got to be like more of a domino effect if I do the things I should.
Why are you trying to keep the aura of the brand like mysterious and like?
No, that's just
dude. That's
just who I am. I'm just
that's just who you are.
Yeah, I'm just bad at fucking committing to a full release. I guess
cables are so tight.
That's kind of jokes because when he does step out, people like will stop and be like, "Yo, your shit's so tight. Like, where's it from?"
What's going on?
Oh, like what you're wearing?
Oh yeah,
bro. Almost without fail, every time we pop out, the two of us, there'll be one or two comments.
Just from strangers that stop you on the street?
Yeah, just from strangers, And it's not always good. Today we got TTC tickets for being too fly. They had a fucking issue with it, and I held the door open too long, and then they chased us onto the train. And we're like, you guys gotta get off.
Yeah.
What? Charge on the way.
Yeah.
I heard that
like some white crime too. He's a white guy. I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Like, why did you guys stick together, bro? You know, it's hard out here for us.
Yeah.
So like, how did you get it? I heard that the TTC people, first of all, they have them in like regular clothes now.
No, these guys were that body armored up vests or whatever, had body cams. Like first thing they said is like, yeah, we're recording audio and video. It's like,
damn,
sure, bro.
These are the OG TTC officers.
Yeah, like they were.
So how'd you not book that though?
I don't even know, bro. Because like there's like it was pretty busy and there's a whole crowd running on to the train.
Yeah.
So I didn't even
the
see
continuity, bro.
There's no
Jesus,
bro. That's the whole thing.
All right. Can't
this whole thing's gonna be chopped and screwed anyway because I keep like looking at my phone.
We're just gonna clip everything. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Damn, how much is a TTC ticket now?
$235 each, and he's like, "Yeah, we gave us your cheap." He's like, "We gave you the cheapest one."
Yeah, he's like, "You guys are being cooperative, so
the cheapest one."
After we like low key ran away onto the train, he's like, "You guys are cooperating." Like
he like stopped the train, and was like, "You guys get on."
Yeah, like his partner held the door open, which I was just doing. He just resumes my door holding,
let me help you
and then
guys
gets on, and then he's like, "Yo, you guys got to get off." So it's like, we're trapped now.
It's nuts, man. Damn,
it's a losing battle, man. TTC is not going to be able to make everyone pay. I don't know.
I have an issue paying for something. Walk on and there's chicken wings, crackhead shit on the TTC. Like, why am I paying to take this mode of transportation?
No, I've never paid.
Chicken and egg problem.
And I've definitely dodged. Like, I definitely do my little duck and dive when I see them and then get out the train.
Always. And I can pull out my Alberta ID and be like, "Oh, I'm not from here. I don't really know how this shit works." I just followed someone through an open gate. It worked 2 days ago. It didn't work today.
Bullshit.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, it sounds like you got some angry dudes today.
2 for 3 though. It's all good. Damn. Okay, so back to the point of like people stopping you wearing. Are you always wearing your clothes? Like every time you leave the crib, you're wearing your clothes.
I pretty much sold all my other clothes. Like it's all I have now.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
That's crazy, man.
Your stuff's pretty up there. You feel scared wearing it out a little bit?
No, why targeted, bro? Targeted for what? I got targeted today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna get targeted if you keep wearing nice things.
Yeah, you got racially discriminated.
This was the first time it was negative. But I was in Seattle the other week, and I wore this jacket with my homie who has one too, and we were like fully matching for a weekend, and we like just counted how many comments. I think it was like 25 people. We were in New York. We did the same thing. We counted like followers, like just people approaching out the street. So that's like pretty validating and nice for sure. Yeah.
It probably helps that you're both wearing the fucking bright blue like Power Rangers.
Yeah, it's like kind of funny. They're like, "Are you in a band? Are you?" So they're like, you know, it's like, yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's good though, man. That could be like a little social media video right there.
Mhm.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Just on the streets.
Yeah,
Getting
on this-
stopped. No, seriously, that's a pretty good.
that is like a very TikTok viral
exactly
thing. Yeah,
Like have a counter, be like, how many times do I get stopped, and you ask me.
yeah. I'm
Fit.
bad at thinking of that. You know, like
It's fine. It's not going to do any numbers. You're going to spend 8 hours making it.
That's also video is like, man, such a headache. Like,
Tell me
I
about
feel like
it, bro.
TikToks is like the barrier is so low now.
Videos
It's literally
are
just
worse.
like your iPhone. The iPhone
Yeah,
quality is like the standard.
iPhone quality is good. Yeah, it's cool. Also, when like sick brands that can afford to do non-iPhone shit just do iPhone
Yeah,
shit. I
yeah,
like
for
that
sure.
too.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
every time I do iPhone shit, doesn't look that good. So thank God for you and your gear, because
Oh, man.
without it, I'd be.
That was a crazy day too. Actually, yeah, we can talk about how fucking crazy fucking cold it was.
And the cops pulled up again,
After
like
fucking-
8 of
Damn,
them or
bro.
something.
yeah,
Yeah,
yo, it
What?
almost felt like we were getting swatted, dude. An
Yeah.
entire fleet pulled up on us.
I
yeah.
think you might be on the most wanted list or some shit, bro. Like, why are they always tracking you down?
They love me. It's fucked.
They do, yeah.
We were shooting the new campaign for just like
Yeah, we're
teasing
just
these.
we're shooting these jackets basically.
Yeah,
and the
I think I
denim
saw
that
it.
you
It's
wore.
the one where you guys are in the car. It's like nighttime.
Yeah, Liban and his
Yeah.
brother.
Yes, yeah. That was a sick shoot.
I don't even know if those clothes are out.
Well, I'm out of them, so they're not. They low key, I just like sell them to whoever wants them, and then by the time I have them on the site, there's like one left or something, and then I just say,
It's like, what's the point of even launching it? At that point?
exactly.
That's actually
But
really nice.
having
It's
the
a good
site,
problem to have.
having the site is good as like a portfolio thing. It's like what have you had before? It's like also
Yeah.
validating if there's like
course.
something that says sold
Sold
out.
out. Yeah,
Then people
yeah.
are like, oh, this is like hot right now.
Just never make it. Just stick sold out on some concepts.
Oh,
Throw
that's
them up on the
actually-
site.
I
That's
do
kind of
that.
crazy idea.
I'd like shit I've just made and shot that was never actually for sale. Like maybe there was 3 samples that just
I think that's
went to
totally
the
fine.
models,
Yeah,
and I like the photos. Just call it sold out.
sold out.
yeah,
Damn.
Yeah, see, I mean, if people complain about it, you can always bring it back. It's a good way to check.
yeah. I do end up having to like dig in the archive occasionally. They're like, "Oh, do you still have this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess."
So where's you? If you have this much like residual stock, you're keeping it somewhere?
No, I don't have stock. This thing I do pretty much everything made to order.
Oh
so,
shit!
Wow.
Yeah, I'm lucky. My
I
seamstress
guess, yeah,
is like
I've seen that on your.
down to work
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that with me. I have like some other connects that like want like bigger numbers. So,
Sure.
but I don't usually do like I'll do like 10 to 25 of something at a time. I don't
Right.
do 100. So
Yeah.
a lot of factories do 100. So or I'm sure you could talk them down to like 75 or 50. But even that's like 50 fucking pairs of pants at $400 is like that's a lot of
Yeah,
shit to move.
yeah. Damn. So you've had this working relationship for a while then with your.
Since I moved here like 10 years ago, I found her
Oh,
on
damn.
Kijiji at like Wilson Station, basically.
Whoa.
We used to fly up there on the subway and go see her and just like make samples. That's when I was just like fucking around. And then like I was in school that whole time, so I'd like really wasn't taking it serious. And more just for me or like whoever asked.
Mhm.
But then like I'd say like 2022 when we shot like the stuff on Pink, that's like on the Pink background. That's the best. That was like my favorite collection probably, and the best like way to launch it was be like prepared instead of just have like a bunch of shit. Because now if I look at my old stuff, it's like not nearly as good. Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna run into
I
that.
feel like
at
having
some
your
point.
own, like a dedicated person that's making your clothes, I feel like I would just constantly be making shit. Like, isn't that
I am.
just
Yeah,
like,
Sounds like it is.
I fall into that all
but
the
not
time.
even just for like the brand. Like, I feel like I would just be like, oh, I want to make this, and I can get made. I can get anything made that I want to get made. So I can,
Yeah, that's
right?
yeah.
Is that
it
kind of, do you
happens.
fall into that trap? Do you spend a lot of money just like making shit you want to do?
Yeah, I do, but I've stopped that. Like now I'm trying to like keep it so simple. Like people drop collections and this and that. I don't think that's the move. That just like ends up with waste.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a show or full collection, there's like a lot of waste associated with that. Not that like I claim to be like a completely sustainable brand or anything, but
Sure.
it's got to be intrinsically sustainable if you're made to order. I'm
Yeah.
not making extra stock. You know what I mean? If I have anything left over, I'll find a home for it.
So made to order has been part of your brand forever, basically.
Yeah, except for like when I deal with like less or like any other stockist or like the affordable textiles collabs,
Yeah.
then
Oh, do you have any of those hoodies left?
nah, those are those.
Damn.
Yeah, those were gone.
I was supposed to
same
go
night.
that day, but then I had to go back to Waterloo.
To the second one or the first one.
I don't know. I didn't know there was a second one. So
The second one was the dice game, and the first one was like just a regular collab in the store, just a party basically?
I think it was the first one.
Okay,
yeah. Because Liban had just helped us out with our video. Like he PA'd on our big
you
one.
mentioned that.
Oh yeah.
And then that's why I was following him, and then I saw I knew you. So more small world shit.
Yeah, it is a small world here.
One thing you like plaster on your brand almost is like made in Canada.
Yeah.
I think you're probably the only Canadian brand that like does that, or that I know of, that's like really like proudly like this shit's made in Canada.
I don't know too many like Canadian brands. I know a lot of stuff designed here. I don't know about like,
but actually made in Canada, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I try to do a lot of like, I try to make that a part of the identity for sure, because I think that's such a selling point for sure, and it's like no one else does that. I try to do a lot of like Calgary shout outs and a lot of, because I think it's sick if someone's like wearing like something that says like some Calgary shit on it in Ontario. It's kind of funny. Yeah. Just by serendipitously today.
That's crazy.
So,
oh, the hat.
Yeah. So what do you think about tariffs then? If you got everything in Canada,
what's your opinion on tariffs? Man?
I'm not worried.
What's your geopolitical opinions?
What the fuck are we gonna do?
Although a lot of fabric is made in the States, like a lot of nice denim.
Really?
So that sucks. Yeah.
Like straight up manufactured there?
Yeah, like whatever the mill or where they loom it up. Don't really.
What's like the base material for denim?
Cotton.
Oh, it's cotton.
At least the ones I use. There's like different combinations, but I always go 100% cotton. Like there's obviously like Japanese like salvage you could get like from Japan.
Yeah.
With the width of the leg of my pattern piece, their shit is half of the width. So I have to like when I roll out a piece of fabric, if I use like actual Japanese denim, I have to like stack the legs on top of each other. With like a regular like roll of fabric, I can like stagger them pretty well. Like the average pair of pant is like one leg. You know what I mean? You could like get a lot out of it. So I also have to like, that's also part of it. So I don't want to waste a bunch of fabric because the cutting like demands a lot of unused space. So I have to find like uses for like long strips or like tiny scraps and shit like that.
Is that what these are? Are these
These are no, these are, I don't even know what these are. Just old as fuck.
True.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I have to ask this question. It's kind of obligatory. Any other interests before this? Like, you seem pretty dialed on this. Did you try your hand at anything else before?
I
doubling down?
Like snowboarding was a huge part of my life before that. So like, there's like, I was like on a like small group based out of Calgary, but we'd travel to compete or train or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. And
like sometimes it just ended up being like a bunch of homies like riding Revelstoke on a pow day. It's like to call it training seems super serious, but yeah, that was like a huge part of my life. So I would like do school in the summer, have like a ridiculous amount of spares in the winter, and just be like traveling. So that was, snowboarding was a huge part. And then basically I just went to university, just thought that this would be sick to try, and then moved here, and I just ended up staying here.
That sounds so nonchalant. There was no like, there's no inkling that this might be something you might.
I don't know. I've always been about it, but I was just like, I had no way to try it in Calgary really. So I like just needed to like, I literally just moved here, found a seamstress on Kijiji, and just started making shit with her. And like, I knew through school, because I was at like TMU's like fashion program. Yeah. I knew I didn't want to sew because back when I was doing it, that you chose either communication or design. And your first year you do both to decide what you like. And I don't like sewing. And so I knew I needed someone to do that portion for me, but I like pattern drafting and everything else about it. So I actually switched my major to like a tech degree, I guess you want to call it. Like but yeah, that's kind of the story. I was on Kijiji, bro. Even my leather guy, Jason Brown, his name is, in Calgary, who does all my belts and shit like that. Kijiji. Yeah, Kijiji. All my supply like plugs are from Kijiji, except for
I don't know if that would fly anymore, man.
No, it wouldn't. It would never work now. It would never work now.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, man!
If you had to start right now, like where would you start? Like if you were starting from ground zero.
That's game. That's free game.
Yeah,
no,
yeah. Shout out IY Sewing Shop and
it's an interesting question.
Nah, fuck, man. No one help. Don't help people.
Yeah, I don't care.
Don't help people. Step on people.
It's a foolproof plan. You know,
no, I'm telling
it's just
you,
like, where would you start if you had to start right now?
That's not what we do on the show.
No, if I had to start right now, I don't know. I'd probably be like in the exact same spot. I would just Google Toronto seamstress or whatever, and then like
seems pretty undistracted by like our problems, bro. No headphones on, no music on, just like one thought in his head, and he's just kind of going.
Fact.
Until it's done. That's nice. It's a good way to be, man.
Although there's a lot of like,
you got like a decade under your belt now, technically, right?
Of like tinkering, yeah, but I would say 22 is like when I was like more serious about it.
22 years old or
22. So like 3 years of like shooting a collection, caring about it, and just selling it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's even better then. I mean, like 3 years of like
3 years of trying. Yeah, for sure.
And you're doing well by all like external accounts.
Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. Like, I do a lot of other shit for work too, like graphic and consulting type stuff. But yeah, it's not the only thing I do.
I mean, and honestly, as long as you've got something up on its legs, that's a lot. At least in my opinion, it's so hard to keep something going for a long time.
Yeah, bro. I just have a lot of people to thank for that, honestly, because I'm so like only when I have time can I do it, really. So it's like these guys we're always like shooting shit, and Lee Band too.
Yep.
Ray, we just shot with him. You bringing the gear, Isabel and Sed sewing stuff. So it's like super and affordable textiles, basically, where I get all my shit.
How did that happen? You just walked in?
I just walked in one day, and like now I'm just friends with the whole family. Yeah, because they're sick.
They are sick. Honestly, every time we're there, they're like they always chat. Yeah, they're always shooting the shit. The older dude. One time I was in there alone getting some batting. Just like he talked to me for 20 minutes.
Yeah, they're good people. So I'm down to.
I had nothing interesting to say. He was just down to ask about what we're working on. Like, it's a nice dude. But yeah, so you just walked in there, said what's up, and
precisely. Yeah, I just said what's up, and then like came back or Rack, the homie at the left side on the yellow side. There's like 2 doors. Yeah. He just invited me to a barbecue. Out back in like Graffiti Alley. I was like, this is interesting in the middle of summer. Guy has like 4 Wagyu steaks on like a thing. And I'm like, damn, maybe these guys are sick. And yeah, so now we're just homies and hang out outside of business. But I get almost all my fabric from them too. Yeah.
Nice.
But it's not made in Canada. They get stuff from Korea, Japan, the US.
Do what you gotta do for the patterns and stuff. Yeah,
exactly.
Sick. I've been dabbling. Nowhere close to seriously, but like I'm playing around, done a few jackets and shit, and like I think I'm at the point now where like I'd like to do something serious. How did you like first formulate one complete concept that felt like, well, actually, you know what, maybe this is a loaded question because you've already said that like you already do shit that is not intended to come out.
Yeah, most of it's not even intended to come out, but like when I first locked down like Les 17 as a stockist, that's like when that was like motivation to make like a first real release, which was the stuff we shot on the pink background. So that was the kicker, I think, is that I had like a reason to show people, and try to get more eyes on it, because like now I didn't want them to be stuck with inventory and
did you have a deadline?
Stuff like that. Did I at the time?
Did you have a deadline to like submit whatever?
No, it's pretty like those are the homies too, because I worked there in like high school. So it was like pretty soft.
Les is the stockist in Calgary.
Is a stockist in Calgary. Gotcha. And but I did have to shoot everything, put it together as if I didn't know them, like had to show them that respect because they carry a lot of brands that are so much crazier than me. And I'm pretty lucky they took a chance on me, and then even luckier that, especially because the first stuff I gave them was one size fits all, one of one pieces.
Damn.
Yeah, so I was like, if this button up doesn't fit you, then you can't even buy it, So everything was my size pretty much, because I would just make it on my size. So it's like, if you're smaller, it would be like sick and oversized. It might be fitted, it might be like slim. So it was kind of different on everyone, which I liked at the time. But I was like slowly, first drop was like one size. Second drop with them was, I did a 2 size system, like small/medium, large/XL. And then this one I'm going to do now with the denim, I got small to XL.
See?
Yeah.
Oh, full run.
Question on that. Let's say you do something super weird in terms of shape, fit, whatever. You make it a particular way. and now you need to make it work for sizes. Is it just a matter of increasing like the tolerance on all edges, or do you have to do something more complicated?
Nah, there's like, I definitely don't follow like the rules of grading all the time. Like there's a lot of things you would change, but because the silhouette's so big already, like I don't need to change. If I upsize this, I don't need to change the armhole.
Yeah.
Like no one's that huge. Their armhole needs to be that much bigger, but it does need to be longer. So like a lot of my grading is like it gets slightly wider and gets like significantly longer, especially if it's a crop piece or something. Some people are so tall,
bro.
Yeah, or you like wear it sag, or you like the
longer
rise.
note is pure experience. Because that's 100% my only problem with most things that are like designer. The length is never right. Yeah,
it's always way too long in my opinion. Like especially like cuffs on hoodies and shit. It's like then you end up like with that emo look where you're like holding the cuffs like some high school
sleeves.
Yeah, I hate that.
You brought up the pink shoot a few times. I mean like off top. I don't. Oh no, I do remember it. It was with the hat, the purple jacket, the blazer. Yeah. So you guys worked on that.
Yeah, they've been in every collection. Oh, like, shit. They've held it down. They're my models for everything online.
Oh shit,
everything. So
how'd you guys meet?
Yeah, these two in Liban.
Oh, there you go. There it is.
Man, wow. Spot. Nah, me and Liam, we met in 2018. We used to work at Whole Renfrew Men's together.
Right? True.
And,
I didn't even work at Whole either.
You didn't? I didn't know you worked at Whole Renfrew.
Yeah, how long was that? Right, once upon a time, and then there was
that was like 2018.
Yeah, from there we already started like working together, and like already had a like keen interest in certain things, and we did a shoot that one time. We did a lot of hopping around, right, and then but it's been consistent from there, right? Like every time Liam's got a new product or a new shoot lined up, he's always hollered at me, and I'm very grateful that he like keeps me in mind that
So the pink shoot was the first shoot? You guys said?
No, the first shoot was like in 2018, 2019, right? It was like just me and him.
No, the Airbnb you guys got, like, wasn't even my shoot. You guys were doing a shoot and just invited me, and then I went on my lunch from Holt, and I was like, yo, I just got to link him, and I'll just give him the clothes.
There was a shoot way before that. It was just me and you. Remember that? And we're hopping rooftops. Roofs, yeah. So it was like super sick. Like low-key, just like hella DIY. And but I knew Liam from that moment was serious, right? About like working on his brand. And then the Airbnb shoot was like a whole separate thing that kind of came about like when I quit Holt, right? And then just kind of kind of wandered a bit. But yeah, that's a bit how me and Liam know each other.
Yeah, but it's not just the pink shoot. Like literally every single project since then, they've both been in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Lee Band since the first time I started using them in like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we met at Adams.
Yeah,
I think we met. Before.
I think we met at Adams. Like, it was the World Cup party.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that.
I don't think I was there.
Anytime I have to go into crowds,
pretty wavy.
My immediate reaction is to get a little bit fucked up. Just like
I go where?
Into crowds. Like I met Zach that day too.
Into crowds, bro.
Yeah, it's tough, bro. I'm not great with crowds unless I got something
you
going.
always used to wear fucking sunglasses, and I was like, yo, take your sunglasses off, bro.
I did. People kept telling me I look too unapproachable with the sunglasses.
I get it though. You're like, yo, let me just not see anyone for like.
It's hard, man. I went to like a release party the other day for Saya Gray, like 2 days ago, and I didn't know a single person in that room. And they're all like crazy people. A good chunk of them were pretty nuts. Like,
did you go? Did you win your ones?
I went alone. Yeah, it was like Charlotte Day Wilson. Everyone that was supposed to come with me bailed, bro.
Yeah. My bad.
It was like fucking Charlotte Day Wilson, like just like some crazy writers. It's just like crazy people, and they have to show up somehow and just be okay in that room. It fucking messed me up. Same thing at Adams. Like, I just felt weird.
I feel like when I go to things like that, especially if I'm alone, I kind of just like. You kind of go into your little shell a little bit, which is unfortunate because it's like all the people that you want to be around.
I turn into high school me and I start like.
Do you?
I get weird, dude. I get real weird.
Like in a good way or a bad way?
Nah, I just get weird.
What the fuck does that mean?
You just have to see it too. You have to experience it.
Yeah, okay.
I just get weird.
I can't experience you being on your own. That's possible.
Are you a sober person? Is that how you say it?
Not 100%.
Not 100%, but largely.
I'm pretty sober. Yeah.
Pretty sober.
Like, yeah, I'm pretty sober. I don't drink that much.
It's not the drinking I'm asking about, bro. I'm talking across the board because I know.
No, I don't do. I only drink.
You only drink?
Yeah, I don't smoke weed or anything like that. Yeah.
But you don't drink that much.
No, but I don't drink that much either. Yeah.
Okay.
Like once a week maybe or something when we go out, you know.
Right.
Nice. Where do you go? What's good?
We kind of like have a system, you know? Like anyone I go out with, they know that too. Would be like get hammered, go to a restaurant.
Oh, so you
maybe
drink,
one.
Bro. This guy said get hammered before the eating.
Yeah, but it's like we're also back by like 10 sometimes, you know? I like that. I like going.
Yeah, that gives me so much anxiety.
Nah.
If I get home and I'm a little bit drunk, I'm like, fuck, I'm home now. I'm drunk. Yeah. Clearly not going to get anything done.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like, pregame at home or wherever, go to the restaurant and then get home early. I like that.
I like getting home early. Yeah. I will second that. But I'm an old man now, so
yeah, you're the worst, dude.
I know. No, you guys are the worst, bro. I'm
definitely not the worst.
6 a.m. type shit. Like, what are you trying to do, bro? Get McDonald's breakfast?
I
hate that.
Go to bed.
Yeah. That's slander, Norby. That's fucking slander.
No, bro. Everyone in my circle is like that, and I'm like, bro, can we just?
Oh, your circle, yo. So his friends are like his older brother's guys, right? So like Norby's just been getting beat up by them for years. They're actual animals. Like they're animals. Like they scare me kind of animals.
I know, but they're
and I think I can party, but these guys are.
But some of them are like almost 40, bro, and it's like, yo, go start a family or some shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to go to bed.
Are we cutting this part out? Or are we gonna send it to him directly?
I'll fucking put it in the group chat right
Look
now.
Look how scared he looks. Look at
I'll put that shit in the group chat.
No, they're actually terrifying people. Especially when they get hammered, they scare the fuck out of me.
Yeah. That's good. That's really good.
Oh my lord. Anyways, yeah, so this collection is now live, and
it's online, but I haven't even posted. I posted the jackets and that, but I don't have any left. So all the other stuff I haven't posted, but it's low key online. I haven't. And I have like some stock. That is headed to Calgary shortly. But I'm just hugging it for now because I was like putting labels on the inside and some like final stuff. Yeah. But yeah, it's all online now.
Do you have a cadence for releases or work, or you just kind of feel it out?
Yeah, I just feel it out. Like I try to be more systematic, like, and kind of like group what content could be. Like there's like product imagery, lookbook imagery, which is like studio on a solid color, and then like campaign imagery, and then like a video. But what I really need to do is get more on the educational side. Like, why does it fit like this? It's made here in Canada, blah, blah, blah. Like, I feel like...
You need a story?
Like, or not even like a story, but just like, this is how you wear this type thing. I guess, like, because especially for like these new, like the waistband is so big. People are like, oh, this doesn't fit me. And it's like, well, that's the point. You know?
But I like that you have... Because I think... You can look at your clothes and immediately think like menswear, right? Like this fits for me. But I like that you sort of like on you it looks sick as fuck. But I would have never imagined like this could work for a woman. So like, how do you feel about expanding in that direction? Like, do you want to do more?
That is the direction I want to expand in, because it like ultimately I want everything to be unisex or like whatever you call it, fully androgynous. But because I think
unisex is correct. I don't think I've ever seen androgynous on clothing tags, but.
I don't know. That's like
you should start that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
androgynous
because anyone can just wear anything. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter. But I need to like start showing that more in my photography. I did a whole campaign before I moved to Toronto, or like maybe my first year, that had like a female model, and I haven't used one since. So I'm gonna return to that for sure.
Yeah. I mean, we're always around, so anytime I want to do anything, even just for shits and gigs.
Yeah, just shave quick.
It's not hard to. Norby's got a proper female physique.
Put some heels on me.
Heavenly woman, heavenly. What's the word? Heavenly mother. Are you the heavenly mother? That's not the right word. I'm a beer and a half in, and I haven't eaten today, so this is about as good as it gets.
All right, so you said you got rid of all your clothes, but so you mostly rock your own shit.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
I mean, I would think I would do the same if I was making my.
Yeah, but there's so many different things you got to do in your life. You going to the gym like that?
Yeah, like I just made sweat shorts the other day because I just couldn't handle going to the
leather
gym.
Sweat shorts.
No, not leather, but
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that would be hard. Yeah. No, like everything, boxers, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wait, for real?
I respect that though.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, boxers, tanks, belts, my wallet.
I had no idea you did everything.
I know, bro.
Because I just but it's not. These aren't like all final products. Like I don't have other sizes for the boxers and stuff. Like
that makes sense.
Shit like that, but.
Sizes for boxers is actually a crazy concept anyway.
Yeah, sounds like all your problems are good problems right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
But where I was actually going with that though is that like does that mean you don't really consume other designers?
Not at all.
Like do you look at what sort of like the zeitgeist of the fashion industry is doing? Like do you follow runway shows or like the next collection or
so I'm like the most out of tune person alive, but I'll answer that two ways. So like when I buy something, I go to like the Bay and buy like polo shit, like just a white tee or like, basics, but like, or socks or something.
The Bay.
But I don't watch my Instagram or wherever I would like absorb that type of content. Sure. I don't really look at other brands that much. There are other brands, like I think there's a brand called Botter that's super sick. Martine Rose is cool.
I love Martine Rose. That's that jacket actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Martine Rose.
I thought that was your Prada jacket.
No, it's
Martine Rose jacket.
Yeah, so there's definitely cool brands out there.
Yeah.
Maybe like 5 that like occasionally I'll be like, more so for online, like I'll be like, oh, how did they like do their e-com shots, or like how many sizes do they offer in this or whatever? Sure. Do they do this one size? So it'd be like more reference for like what is working for them, not like, oh, I need an idea. I'm never stuck for ideas at this time.
Yeah,
but even as a fan, right? Like I'm sure, you could, like, I personally am a fan of like Rick Owens, but I can never see myself wearing Rick Owens. Like it just doesn't work on me.
Exactly. Like,
so,
yeah.
Or like look to Rick Owens for inspiration. Like, are there brands that you just like as a fan and appreciate? Like, what would be like your Mount Rushmore of like designers?
Bro, I can't even name most designers. like
LaFrance.
Like I know like obviously like Margiela and Rick Owens and whatever, Heidi Slimane and all this, but like I just don't even know. Like if you showed me a piece, I'm like, I don't know which creative director was responsible for this piece. Really, I'm not like that knowledgeable with the history.
I mean, I don't think it necessarily serves you. I mean, it doesn't do you any favors to know everything like that.
I don't know.
I was curious, like a lot of this stuff has its own subcultures, even locally, right? Like some people feel really inclined to get in there, just like be around what other people are working on, if for no reason other than to just like, see what's out there. You ever had that inkling?
Like just to explore like someone else.
That's where we do a huge zoom into directly into his face. No, I mean, honestly, the more I've been going out and just meeting random people, there's a lot of people who are doing similar things. I mean, like going from, concept to production to whatever stock is to getting shit out. And like everyone has some very like fundamental thing that doesn't change about their product or how they approach it or where they present it. Not every product goes everywhere, right? Like not every jacket goes to every occasion. With your specific, even just like aesthetic and material choice, where you choose to manufacture, was there a broader goal in mind that was informing those choices along the way, or are you making them like completely independent of like some bigger picture?
I think it's part of a bigger picture by accident, or like maybe just subconsciously.
You completely dodged my question.
What was the question?
Yeah, what was your question? That was like the longest.
The question was, is there a larger goal for you here, like doing clothes? And even if it is a specific piece or like a placement or a subculture it associates with, more specifically, is there something that you've thought of?
I want to have like a diverse customer base, so there's no subculture that I'm like super keen on tapping. But
subcultures even exist anymore, man?
I think so. Yeah. But I think it's the ones he mentioned, like skaters.
Yeah, skating and
strong subculture.
Yeah,
metalcore in South Ontario, strong subculture.
Okay.
Yeah, the goal would just be to grow the brand, honestly, and I guess more specifically would be like, which is hard to do now, but like, for example, Acne has like all these printed denim that are coming out that's super crazy. Like they're I forget how you say it in French, but it's like
I don't even think I said
that
it
stuff.
right.
So they're like known for doing that.
Yeah.
I want to be like known for the double pleated denim.
Yeah.
And the raw waistband denim. Maybe the leather jackets too.
Yeah.
And like have those silhouettes like solidified. I want people to understand that that's like a part of my brand. So I don't think I've made that abundantly clear yet. So that would be that's the next goal.
Yeah.
Is like have a product that is like, you know, like Aritzia Super Puff.
Yeah.
It's a branded product.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like in order to do that, you got to put out a lot more shit, right? Because if this remains a staple in your collection, but everything else is changing, then it's very clear that this is like your design language, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Emphasize the silhouette on like the next video. Be super tongue in cheek about it or something like.
Yeah, I just got to be obvious. Like you literally just got to tell the consumer straight up what they're looking at.
Yeah.
Like that's the best way to do it. You want to be like mad clear.
Yeah.
And that's very fair.
Sick, man.
I feel like Demna gets a lot of flack, like Balenciaga.
He's done some questionable shit.
No. Well, I was going somewhere with that. I mean, I don't mean just Demna as a person. I mean,
okay.
He is sort of like, people say like, oh, he's been doing the same thing for like years, and it's getting boring and stale. But I feel like he's just like iterating on his like initial idea, which is kind of like what you're saying, right? So like, do you see yourself iterating on like the jacket and the pants? Like those are changing every season, or would it be like redrop, like a restock of the same?
Yeah, precisely that. It would be like restock, different fabric, and just keep it like, and then like, there's always like, then there'll be a collab with such and such possibly, and then we add their language to it too. Like if it's like a certain label, logo, or cut or whatever, you know, combine it a little bit, but it'll still be clear that it's like, you know what I mean? It's the same as having like an Air Force collab. That's Nike's Air Force, but then they slap something on it, you know? So yeah, that's kind of the way. Is that the jacket you made? The one
No. This is like a Masteria jacket. I just got it a couple weeks ago.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that came out sick. Like, what are you?
I wish. The one I made.
Yo, you want to make some jackets for me?
The one I made is like a Canadian Tux, like leather, super big, really pointy, snatch waist kind of silhouette look.
That was whack. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I fucked my hand trying to put it together, bro.
Did you do it like you?
Yeah, I sewed it. Like I have the machine and shit. Like I tried to serge the edges, and I kept getting my finger.
Oh yes, yeah.
Like wrapped up
I'm with
in
you. I don't think I could ever actually sew something.
Dude,
I didn't taking that you're sewing.
No, my girlfriend's super into that kind of stuff. So I just tried to jump on the train and got absolutely fucked.
You get humbled right away.
Immediately.
Like, I'm never touching.
Dude, she'll sit there for hours ripping seams sometimes, and it just blows my mind.
Yeah, but she's crazy good at that. Like, just kind of work.
Yeah. Anyways, I mean, I think I didn't even know all this shit about you. Like, I didn't know you're an absolute psychopath.
Yeah, I guess so. Apparently,
you're way too calm about approaching this like big operation. I'm so neurotic about our whole thing.
Oh, bro, to call it a big operation is like giving me way too much credit.
Nah,
like,
man. I don't think it is. I mean, it's 3 years of work that's actually like materialized. That's even not a given. Like
for sure,
you gotta do some things right. Like for 3 years to even.
Bro, people are just doing things right for me. Like sometimes I just feel like it's out of my hands. I'm just like, oh my god, thank God for this person, because otherwise I'd be fine.
There needs to be like a wedge or something to keep things moving. There's always gonna be annoying shit that'll get you to hang it up or someone else to hang it up. I mean, it happens all the time.
Have you ever thought about like not pursuing it? Have you ever thought about stopping and doing something else?
Oh yeah, I'm over it every other day.
Yeah. Like I'll just too. I'm like, I fucking hate this, and then I'm like,
it's just like, what else would I do?
Yeah,
exactly.
It's just nothing else. It's crazy to think that growing up has meant that I start hating like most of the options out there.
Yeah, you just end up being an old man in a rocking chair.
Pigeonhole myself into doing this one thing, and I don't know what else to do.
I mean, pigeonhole is a little strong, but
it's not. Trust, I've very much pigeonholed myself at this point.
I don't think so, man.
Yeah, sick, man. Well, thanks for coming in. I mean,
anything you want to plug before we wrap?
Denim dropping.
Oh, you got denim dropping?
Yeah, denim dropping soon. Double pleated denim.
You have a date?
Nope, no date.
Perfect.
Yeah, just look out for
sometime
it.
in the future.
Yeah, look out for it.
Maybe we'll drop this after the denim drops, and confuse everyone.
Shit sold out.
yeah, that's the look, right? So drop it after, and then when they finally get to the website, they're like, damn, I missed.
They're actually already sold out, you know? Don't even bother.
Yeah. Some of the sizes are.
That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking?
Well, I just got to make more now.
Yeah. Get on that.
Pants are a huge point of contention for me. So if I ever see something you make that's in my size,
bro, I can just like, what size is your waist?
I'm not telling everybody, bro. Come on, man.
These are 41. You're not a 41.
No, I'm like a 34, 36.
Just the most normal like waist size.
Hey man, I've been up there. I've been up there.
Yeah. No, that's true. I feel like pants is like the hardest thing for most dudes.
It's just the fit, yeah. Like it can't snatch on any random part. Like right now, I'm still wearing my beat up ass like old Zara jeans just because.
Yeah.
All my nice jeans, I'm just like taking care of. I don't want to wash them often. Like I don't bring them out unless I really care. Pants just don't fit me right.
Yeah, pants the most important, I'd say.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well, done.
All right,
done deal. Now it's fully sold out. Sorry guys.
Yeah. That was the last pair, bro.
Yeah, I mean, so denim coming out. What are you guys up to before we wrap? Plug something. Plug what you're up to. Catchphrase.
Show happening.
Yeah, we got a show happening. Still in the works though. But
what's that?
Just an art show. This guy's included.
Man, just you gotta hold the mic to your face.
My
just hold
bad. Not used to the mic life.
Yeah, no, it's show. It's probably a good thing.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, we got a show coming up in. Yeah, that's about it.
You
though,
two
man.
together?
Yes, I'm in the show. Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Yeah, I am doing painting kind of stuff.
Sick.
He's into sculpture, and we got another boy that does like video stuff. So I'm gonna incorporate him as well.
Nice. Where's the show gonna be? Do you know?
Not yet. Haven't picked a location.
You pick a city?
Yeah, I picked the city here, home.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
let's just start. Sick. Yeah, let's hope. I hope I can make it out to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let us know where it's at.
In town.
Yeah, I'll spread the word.
Spread the word. Yeah.
Spread the word.
Spread the word.
Sick. And what about you?
Nothing.
Nothing to say about your CN Tower accounting?
Shout at your mom or something at least.
CN Tower maintenance.
I'm gonna just shout out the LaFrance brand, and
Hey,
I'm gonna encourage.
Shout out LaFrance.
Yeah, I'm gonna encourage more female wearing.
Yeah.
You know, I came over. I started wearing his clothes, and I was like, I'm gonna stay in this. I like it.
Yeah,
cute.
Dude, let's. Yeah, if you have ideas in between, you just want to shoot shit, doesn't have to come out. Just let us know. We're around.
Yeah. Staying offline.
Yeah. That note tab is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, someone's gonna find my hard drives and be like, damn.
Sick, folks.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for coming by. Yeah.
Grab the mic for a sec. No, don't shit to the...
take a leak.
Okay.
I know you're here. You show
Hello, everyone. How are you? Good. How are you? Good to see you. Good.
What are you guys up to?
What are you guys are saying?